All right, let's start off with my highlighter drawer. This is, you guys know how I feel about highlighters, so this is gonna be difficult. And we'll see how much we end up decluttering. I don't wanna declutter just to declutter, but you know, I mean, we gotta see what we've got in here because I have lately been looking in here and seeing things that I did not even remember I had. So I've got the KKW Tempting highlight, which honestly, I can already tell you I will keep this one. This one's a very intense highlight, and you guys know how I feel about those. Man, do y'all remember the Estee Lauder Heat Wave? This was everything. It just reminds me about how everything has its own season, you know. Gosh, this one's pretty. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile because I need to try it out. I don't know if it's just too gold for me. This one I can already tell you I will declutter. I've used it twice. It's the Puma Maybelline multi-chrome, duochrome, whatever chrome. Yeah, so this one I have used all of once. And then the Makeup Forever Sculpting Duo, these became so popular, they released the highlighters in their own little compact just because they were so, they made it really big. So mine are like broken and I feel like, hold on. I feel like I'm going to open this and it's all going to fall out. But these are those Gelée, how do people... These are those Gelée formulas, if you remember. So again, mine's broken. The bronzer is broken. Where can I put this? Oh my goodness. All right, let's do this. And this one's the pink one, and the other one is the gold. So yeah, no, those are staying with me. Those are so old, I can't even tell you. But I do use them from time to time. The Anastasia So Hollywood. Yeah, I love this one too. I remember, this brings back memories. I feel like more than anything, this is just bringing back a ton of memories, but this one kind of reminds me of the Estee Lauder just because it's gold, but it's got like a champagne kind of base. And I don't think I'm ready to part with it yet. Obviously, never parting with this one, the Amrezy. And then we've got the Milk Makeup. This is in the shade Lit. It's the Flex highlighter. I don't even know that they sell these anymore, but they are so good, and I can tell you that I'm not going to do away with this one. Yeah, no. Okay, so Dior, here's the thing. This is the Nude Air in 001. Also 001. Oh, this one's glowing pink. Here's the thing about these. They're luxe, they're beautiful, but I just tend to not use them. I just need to honestly put them in the maybe pile. Good grief. They are like, even that embossment. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile only because I need to use them. I need to try them out. I need to use them. Let's see what happens. The Persona highlight I love in the shade Zuma, so we're gonna hold on to this one. Oh gosh, this one's so pretty. So yeah, that ain't going anywhere. The Disney Villains Maleficent highlight isn't going anywhere. So waiting for that one to dry up. The Juvia's Place number 3. Ooh, this one is super intense. That ain't going anywhere. And then we get into a couple of Fenty Beauty, which I have kind of, I hate to say fallen out of love with the brand, but in a way, because I feel like there's not been any launches that have really spoken to me. This one I'm keeping. This one is beautiful even for using like on the eyes and stuff. It's just very sparkly. It's very pink. So if anything, you gotta kind of use it as a blush. And then let's see, this one is Mint Mojito and Sandcastle. Okay, this is the duo I ended up loving the most because of Sandcastle. But here's the thing, like I never use it. So we're gonna put that in the declutter pile. And then this will stay with me forever. This is the Diamond Bomb. And I love this one so much. It melts into my skin. It has sparkle, but gosh, I love that one so much. Okay, row 1, done. Let's move into row 2. So this is gonna stay with me forever. This highlight is so good. and I don't even remember what it's called, but they had a big one and then they released it in a mini size and it's just perfection. So put that over there for now. Got a couple of Ofra highlighters, which I just used these the other day. I will hold on to these. I love them so much. They're super metallic, and you guys know Ofra highlighters are just none to be reckoned with. Now here we have the MAC Extra Dimension Skim Finish. I never reach for these. Are they beautiful? Yes, but you guys know I've stopped buying MAC, and so I just, Double Gleam is pretty. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to just go ahead and move these two on just because of their pink shift. So Show Gold and Beaming Blush. I think we're going to move those on, and I think we'll hold on to this one for now. And we had a couple here at the front. So Makeup Forever Star Powder. This, okay, hold on. What's this? Okay, so Star Powder, I'm going to move this one on. It has a pink shift. Gosh, but it's so pretty. I don't know if I'm ready to move it on. The Starlit Powder in number 13 is everything and more. It is probably the best highlight of my life, and it's what I took to Disney World for years and years. And then this last year I took something different. But this shows up in my pictures so bright that that's not going anywhere. I feel like I need to use this one again to know what pile am I doing? To know if I remember. I don't remember if I like it or not. The Anastasia, let's see, Snowflake Loose Highlighter. This is very icy, very silver on me. I think I'm going to have to try it out to see if I remember how I like it. But anyways, so the JLo Inglot Live in the Highlight. I will hold on to this. This was a good one. This is a good one. The Wet n Wild Mega Glow. And this one was for like Halloween, I think. But this is so incredible. And I haven't even made a dent. But listen, for like $5, this replicated a $50 highlight. Can't beat that. Then we have a Wet n Wild Mega Glow Impressed Form. I don't remember having this. Okay, so let's put it up in the try pile. I feel like the try pile is going to be more than the declutter pile. Oh. Okay, the Nabla highlights are... I mean, there are no words. They are incredible. This is what I took with me on our last Disney trip. And you guys, the highlight, the glow, the health to my skin in my pictures is real. So if you can get your hands on these, especially when Ulta does those 21 days of beauty, then do it. They are worth every penny. I actually liked this one. I got this one at Marshall's for like $2, and it's actually very nice. I'm going to hold on to this one. I don't like these little pouches. I don't know why I even kept this one, so let's trash that. But this Jouer highlight in Molten Glow is stunning. So let's see. Yeah, we're not gonna part with this bad boy. That one's beautiful. And then we get down here to the Too Faced Berries and Bubbly. This is also one of my favorites. Haven't used it in a while. Know I love it. And I'm keeping it. It's like a blush highlight in one, and it is just so, it's lovely on the skin. Doesn't look like it'd be anything much, but it's very, very pretty. It's got such a, I'm trying to see if I can give you a good, wow, that is nice. Okay, and then we've got the Kylie Snow Angel, which was everything at the time. And I don't know if I have been slowly decluttering all my Kylie stuff. That's lovely, though. Wow. I don't know. I feel like that's really, really nice. Do I keep it? Do I try it? Do I put it in the declutter pile? I don't know. I feel like I need to try it. Well, goodness. I feel like I'm just going to end up decluttering some of that try stuff. That's too much. So then we've got the Jaclyn highlighter in Iced. I very much like this one. I don't like the packaging. It's so bulky. But you guys have seen this within the past year or so. That one is lovely. Then this I got like in the last spring Sephora sale. It's the Gold Ore Highlight by Melt Cosmetics. and it's beautiful. Now, it's slightly gold for my liking, but they didn't have anything more in the champagne side of things, so that is what we've got to work with, and I am not parting with that bad boy. Now, the Makeup by Mario highlight I loved so much for a very long time, and it's one of those things where, you know, sometimes you fall out of love with things, and I feel like this is one of those things. But I do love his stuff, and this is a very, it's shiny, but it's subtle enough to where the person who doesn't want a very bold highlight can really put this to use. But I'm going to keep it. Oh, what is this? Okay. I did not remember I had this. Ooh, yeah. Keep. All right. Pat McGrath highlights are staying with me, obviously. So the Divine Glow in Golden Nectar, that was released with her blush collection. The Divine Rose highlight. Do you remember this one? I think it's, was it this one? Maybe it was this one. The one that was like a paperweight. And I keep the boxes because it just makes them easier to store. But yeah, y'all remember that paperweight thing? For that reason, I don't really take it out too much, but it is lovely. It's not my favorite of the ones she has released, but it's a good one. All right. These are highlights I never use. They are lovely. I cannot say that they're not, but I never use them. So I'm going to declutter them. This particular one is Bronze Glow. This one is Pink Glow. I miss the days when these were like, when Marc Jacobs was a big thing for holiday, when Bobbi Brown was a big thing for holiday. Do y'all remember that? Man, those days just came and went. Like I said, everything has a season. And then this one is Afternoon Glow. This one was probably my favorite, and this might be one I keep. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to this one. This one was Afternoon Glow, and I do very much like this one. I will try to remember to put it to more use, but we will declutter the others. Let's move into the last ones here. These are some of my favorite highlights. Now, they do end up looking a little cakey on my skin. They don't sink in as much as I would like, but the intensity is there. And these are the Dose of Colors I Love Sarai collaboration. So this one was Soulmate, and this one is Bathe, and they're stunning. So that one is more of a pinky tone, which y'all know I don't typically go for, but the intensity was so strong that like I couldn't do without them. And these babies right here, I mean, apple of my eye, or apple of my face, I should say. So I Need a Nude Glow by Natasha Denona. These are a force to be reckoned with. I love her highlighters. They are just so stunning. Obviously not decluttering that. And then the Super Glow, I feel like this is one of the ones that started it all for her. And so this is not my favorite. It's not like that Gelée formula, but it's still quite lovely. So obviously we will keep those. I'm gonna have to reorganize all this. Okay, and lastly, we have got the Huda highlighters that she came out with this last year. I had ordered the light and the medium. I probably could have just done with the light. I was never a fan of the packaging though. It looks like a trophy. Like, you remember when you were in school and you ran track and then you got that trophy? I don't know if it was at the end of the year, if you got, did your school have trophies? Maybe I'm just talking nonsense. But here is this one. Obviously mine came broken. I don't like that pink one that you see in the upper right corner, but I used the bottom two. These were never a true favorite. They do sit over top of my skin, and you guys know how I feel about that. I like a highlight to just really melt into my skin and look like one with my skin. These are not that, but anyways, I make them work, and I won't declutter them just because I do like them somewhat, and I very much just like the brand as a whole. So anyways, so that's that. We have gone through the majority of our highlighters. Let's see. Now, because this is going to be a highlight declutter, see what I mean? Like, these are so hard to store. There is a drawer that has some additional highlight that I think we just kind of need to go through so that it doesn't trickle over into the next video. But this is a like catch-all drawer for my bronzers, blushes, and highlights that didn't have room anywhere else. So this is what I mean. So let's go into, let's hunt down any highlights that may be in here. I think these are all bronzers. So obviously the Charlotte Tilbury from Holiday a couple of years ago. This is the Superstar Glow highlighter. I will be keeping this one. I love it. It's just so large that it's hard to store. And I have to be careful because mine came broken. So if I move it too much, it ends up cracking. Do you see that crack right there? I press it every time it gets moved around and it kind of stays for a little while and then it starts, you know, doing its thing. These will stay with me forever. Hello Halo by Wet n Wild. They are, the highlighter to these are, listen, on par with a high-end highlighter, and they're like $5. So if you are not wanting to spend a lot but you want that intense glow, then you need to grab you one of these. So, oh my gosh, like, come on, does it get any better than that? I don't think so. So anyways, again, these are super, super amazing. I think they're permanent. I see them pretty regularly at my grocery store. I'm trying to find the shade for you. There we go. So that is what those are. Oh my gosh, this is another amazing one. Definitely won't leave my collection. This is the Tartelette Chrome Paint. Incredible. I don't think they sell it anymore, but that was such a good surprise when I bought it and just loved it so much. And then we've got some Hourglass palettes. So this is the highlight palette, and of course I will hold on to this one because when I just want an elegant little twinkle, this is what I will use. And it's been out for a few years at this point, but I love putting it to use. So I guess we won't declutter anything out of this drawer. Let me kind of stack up what I picked out, and I will be right back. Okay, so I've made the decision that honestly, if I felt the need to try them out, then that, it means I haven't used them in a very long time. So I'm really just gonna declutter the whole pile. So both Bobbi Browns, both MACs, the Fenty Duo thingy, the Maybelline Puma, both Dior's, honestly, the Estee Lauder, which is crazy, the Kylie, the Wet n Wild, and then the Anastasia and Makeup Forever. Anything that has been minimally used, you guys know, I'll just throw up on my Poshmark just because that is where I throw things up if they've been used just 2 or 3 times, and then anything that I've used more than that, I kind of just move on to like my mom or a friend or something. So anyways, I feel like that's pretty decent, especially given the luxury products in here, but I feel like we made a great dent in my highlighter drawer.